Welcome to the latest webinar in our Pepper Presents series. My name is Ryan Brailsford, I'm Head of Sales here at Pepper Money, and today I'll be talking about what customers really want from their brokers in this changing landscape. We talked recently in previous webinars and blogs about the changing landscape post-COVID, how we feel more customers will fall into the specialist space, and how you as brokers can identify those customers. What I'd like to talk about today is the expectations that they'll have and how we can change the market to adapt to them. So let's have a look at how those expectations have changed and why, how we can adapt to those new levels of expectation, and also how you can prepare for an increase in more complex business moving forward. It's safe to say the majority of our lives have changed significantly during the COVID period. Many of us are working from home, spending more time with our families because of that, and of course we're not commuting, we're not spending the time or the money stuck on busy trains or in traffic. And we're managing to do our jobs just as productively. And of course, we're embracing technology as a way of doing that. So many businesses now realizing that sort of monthly meeting where everyone used to get together, it can be done on Zoom and on Teams. And we're seeing more and more of that, both internally and externally from communication. So it's important to think that this is the world that we're all starting to live in. This is what's going to change a little bit as we move forward. And the mortgage market isn't really competing with itself when it comes to pleasing customers, but also with other industries that they deal with. So when thinking about how best to service these customers moving forward, we shouldn't just look at our own industry. It's not about how another broker may deal with their clients or how a lender does, but it's wider than that. It's the day-to-day engagements with all industries that we're all getting used to that set our expectations as customers. Amazon's a great example. I've always been a fan. Working in a role where I generally travel a lot, I've always liked the freedom to order whatever I need whenever I get a moment and know that it will be at home when I get there. During the COVID period, my wife and I have actually been expecting a baby. He was born last month in August, and so the majority of pregnancy was spent in lockdown. Now we knew we needed to buy all sorts for him, from clothes to nappies to furniture for his bedroom, and we weren't able to go shopping for it like we might have done once. Online shopping, and Amazon especially, has been an absolute saviour. But if I think about remortgaging now and I think about how I'd like to deal with a broker, I'd have to admit that I'm getting very used to things being done so easily from home. Another example is that my wife has always loved going to the supermarket. A good wander around Tesco every couple of weeks was great. But now with a newborn baby, she finds it a heck of a lot easier for them to come to us. And long gone are the days we might watch something on TV at the time it's aired. Netflix has become our friend, simply out of convenience. Other online retailers, supermarkets and streaming services are available, of course. But you can see how our usual day-to-day lives and how we interact with different companies can shape our expectations of our brokers. And when I go to the pub now, I sit myself down, order it on an app and have my drink brought to me. Why would I ever queue at a bar again? So we need to be flexible. Everybody's different, and of course for every customer that's keen to change the way they've done things in the past, there'll be one that's desperate to get things back to the way they were. But the key is identifying them and having the flexibility to deal with them accordingly. With all this talk about ease and simplicity and online communication, are we at risk of being lazy? Is the path of least resistance always the best path? Not always. And as customer situations become more complex post-COVID, good professional advice has never been so important. Customers will be looking for answers to their queries, whether it be some recent adverse caused by a change in their circumstances this year, whether they want to discuss capital raising to finally extend the house after spending so much time in it, they really want to crack on with those plans, or whether it's a change in role, maybe following redundancy, that's added a level of complexity to their mortgage query. Either way, one size doesn't fit all, and we need to ensure that they're getting their advice from you and not from Frank down the pub. I've said it before, I'll say it again, you want to make sure that your websites and your social media have kind of got those keywords in there. Make sure people know that you can help them with adverse and you can help them with 1 year's trading self-employed or a recent role start, because those things will become more and more common. Recent missed payments, just make sure that that's on there so that you show up when they Google it. So prepare for a second wave, not of the virus but of the inquiries. Specialist cases will definitely rise into next year. In many different ways, nearly everybody has been affected by COVID when it comes to their finances. Sadly, we're already seeing redundancies happening. We've seen it already, but it will likely increase further at the end of the government job retention scheme. There'll also be customers who borrowed their way through the situation and are now looking to remortgage and debt consolidate, maybe with some missed payments as well. Specialist lenders like Pepper are here to help. We're here to help you service those customers. I've said it before, embrace the specialist market. But also educate yourself on some of the fascinating stats that we've done in our adverse credit research with YouGov. It's available online, it's a downloadable and easy to read PDF, and it's a great tool for discussing adverse with your clients and showing them just how common their situation is. So let's ride that second wave together. It sounds scary talking about a big wave of inquiries that are more complex to deal with, but don't worry, we're here to provide the surfboard. We spent our time educating ourselves too. We know what customers' expectations and needs will be post-COVID, and we continue to work on our products, our criteria, and our service proposition to give you the absolute best tools you can to assist them. So maybe it's not so much of a surfboard as they're quite small and choppy. Pepper will provide you with a sturdy boat. Our proposition is simple, transparent, it does exactly what it says on the tin. We don't credit score, we don't use computers to make decisions, but we individually underwrite each case. We've always done that, and it gives us a real opportunity to understand the complexities and look to lend. So as customers will require this more individual approach post-COVID, we're already perfectly prepared to assist. So whilst it might be true that people have got used to being at home now and being able to do everything from there, they may want to deal with you a little bit differently moving forward. But they're going to need you more than ever. Everybody's situations will become more complex. The mainstream lenders are tightening up a little bit, and it's lenders in the specialist space like Pepper Money that are here to help them. And we're here to help you do that. Our range of non-credit score products are there to assist you. We can lend for unsatisfied default, CCJs as recently as 12 months ago, and of course those recent missed payments that maybe have happened during the COVID period. So keep in touch, speak to our team, and hopefully we'll be able to help you place more business moving forward. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for listening to our webinar today. You can follow both myself and Pepper Money UK on both Twitter and LinkedIn, and you can share the Pepper series using the hashtag Pepper series. Any questions or queries, please do contact me using either LinkedIn or the email address on the screen, and we look forward to speaking to you soon. Thank you.